Greetings everyone, my name is FlareBlitzed and welcome back to Tales of the Black Forest in the gas tube. Right, can we go back? Absolutely not yet. Kihara-san, can we go back now? We have some issues. What kind of issues? Yes, we know what you're talking about. I see. Sorry, Mochi-chan and Azawara-san. You have both helped me a lot, but unfortunately, Kihara-san, what's most important is that you are okay. I looked around and came up with a backup plan. Based on what I could see outside of the window, we have left Kuromori town and we're at Chiyoko Prefectural Park, dozens of kilometers away. Now that we can't return by Nensho, we can go back to Kuromori town by using the normal way. The normal way? Go to the cab, find the captain and ask him to drive the ghost train back to Kuromori town train station. The captain of ghost train is most likely a regular at a cafe, and he might agree. Those simple-minded guys don't know coffee at all. They visit the cafe to pursue Sororoko. As long as you tell them Sororoko would appreciate that greatly, I'm certain they will be glad to help you. Will that create trouble for Sororoko-san? Look at our predicament. We're here because it's that fool's fault. We should punish her a bit. Indeed. I'm going to find a way to the cab. Is that how we do this? Could we have looked at the train station, the train a bit more, rather than interfering with her? Or interacting with her. There we go. That's the correct word of inter. Is there anything else that we can do while we're over here? That member might still be inside. Okay, so that option is completely out of account. Not there, not there, not there. That's still something, I imagine. So that person might still be inside with that other member who was deceived by them. Door handle is frozen solid, but you got the ice pick. Yeah, the ice pick should be able to break off the ice. The ventilation here is snowy. The ice around the door handle is broken off, and is the ice axe broken? Yeah, the ice pick is broken. That always happens. For goodness. What do we have here? Around snowman. The floor is slippery. Confirm the path first before moving across. Oh, nice. It's one of these slidey puzzles. And they all make a jingle for them as well. Nice. One half of the poster tower of the sun is torn off. With the other half. Remember there's a similar poster in another carriage earlier. Hello, a chubby snowcat. Not that chubby though. Safety tips poster. Can we safely assume that we know what we are doing? That's the way forward. A device that displays weather temperature and ventilation conditions. Temperature abnormal cold. Yeah, if you couldn't tell already, this place is cold. The door is sealed shut by solid ice. Beside the door, I can barely make out the words, driver cabin. Driver! You alright in there? I broke the ice pick just now. Let's find another way to break the ice. Yeah, let's break the tension throughout all of this. They all make a lovely jingle. So, there should be another poster like that one in one of these carriages. What are you doing here? I can sense magic from the poster. Can you now? Cat spirits like me are quite sensitive to things with magic, nya. I heard about cat spirits, but this is the first time I've seen one. May I pet you, cute kitty cat? Kitty. Why are you scowling? Seems Rinshan doesn't like to be touched. And it's gross to be touched by a chicken which looks like a white potato, nya. Let's check this poster first. Yeah. One half. Yep. The other half we've already seen. One other poster, Tower of the Sun is torn off. The bright and warm colours seem as if it could make anyone feel the heat from the sun. Yes, please. Maybe it will be dark in here now. Obtained a poster of Tower of the Sun. Yeah, I thought so. That's the case. Now that cat... If the skies turned dark... And what about that big cat? Is it because I tore down this poster? Ghost Train is an aggregation of all that consciousness. This poster might have come into being for some kind of powerful consciousness. Maybe we can use this poster to melt the snow in that carriage. It'll get... it's nighttime already after my nap. Nyah. Time to work. Nyah. Water is leaking in which carriage? Oh, he took the maintenance box with him. Fine. Alright. Don't assume. So we got the poster. Which way do we go now? I'll remember. I like that. The poster I tore off is probably the upper half of this one. Yay, we did it! We melted all the snow in here. This is now the sunny place. Aww. And all the snowmen have gone. Damn it. Now I feel bad. The snowman has melted. You don't think so? No sheesh. Hello, snow cat. What a big cat. Oishin-san, thank you for saving me from the chains. 100 years ago, a passing traveler created me. I was just a common snowman. I was afraid I would melt and disappear, so I hoped the winter could last as long as possible. The fear of death and the obsession with life finally became snow, which lasted for 100 years. Even if I'm not afraid to melt anymore, the obsession of 100 years was too strong, and couldn't disappear, so it ended up like this. If you hadn't helped me, Oja-san, I would never have freed myself from these chains. With those red eyes, I thought he was going to attack us. Can you tell me your name? My name is Kihara Kashin. I remember this name. I'm leaving then. I'm really eager to see the world after 100 years. Goodbye. Until we meet again, Kihara-san. Goodbye. Goodbye, our dear beloved feline friend. Affiliated to the cold. Ah, the imprisoned snowcat. Free the snowcat's soul. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So we did that. The door is locked and a note is posted on the door plate. If you encounter difficulties in opening the door, please look for the maintenance staff on duty. So that cat, then. That is the one that we need to find. Hello. That poster also has the power to warm people's hearts, Nya. You don't think? It feels really nice here. It sure does. That still has snow on it, even though this is not the room which has the sunlight on it. My bad, people. Okay, next up. Oh yeah, I remember this one's gone. That poster went. Oh hi. You're the maintenance cat. What's this? No idea at all, Nya. What's the problem? Seems the pipe is leaking, but I'm not good at fixing this, Nya. The maintenance man who is normally in charge of this is on leave, and I'm just a temporary worker, Nya. So you are not fully trained yet to do this kind of thing, okay. Actually, I excel in cooking, Nya. I can try fixing it if you don't mind. Oichi-chan, do you really know how to fix it? Kihara-chan is a very helpful and versatile girl, skilled with all sorts of home improvements. I can also fix your mind as well if it's fragmented. That's my persona of this game, sorry. Nothing can fix that. My father is I'm not saying that. My father is not often at home. Often not at home, so I'm quite adept at fixing things around the house. Okay, then please help me with it, nya. Oh, we'll do that. Press Z or Z to rotate the water pipe. Press the arrow keys to move the cursor. So then, lovely. And that should do it. Nope. We can't move down. Is there something else? We can't move down. Like, we physically can't move down. Or maybe it's a different connection altogether. Like... Ah! Oh. 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 There we go. That's the one. The water pipe is fixed. You gotta run through the one that's not broken. Okie dokie. Problem solved. Yay, it's no longer raining here. Amazing, Nya. By the way, what's your name? We keep saying this. This is a repetitive theme of this game. It's like watching a Pokemon series. We have the characters' names introduced in every episode because we come across a new character in the next episode. I'm Kihara. I'm Dodo. Kihara-san, if you encounter any problems on the train, come to me anytime. Yeah. Excuse me, we're the one that fixed this, and yet you're the one who's offering us your services? Dodo, I have a question right now. It's about the driver cabin. You need to ask the train captain to drive back. Kihara-san, I love your outlandish ideas, Nya. Actually, it's not impossible. The train can go wherever it wants, Nya. I have a set of lockpicks. It could be used to open the door to the cab. Lockpicks? That door hasn't been maintained for a long time. The captain is often trapped inside, Nya. Great. Take it. Consider it as a thank you present for helping me, Nya. Obtain the lockpicks! Well then, I'm going back to sleep, Nya. It's so easy to feel sleepy in this weather, Nya. So, where are you going to sleep? You again? I don't want you. I don't want you to think that I'm going to help you advertise your products. I heard Kihara-san fix the pipes. Awesome, Nya. It's nothing. Yeah, it was overcast and I didn't see you clearly earlier. Only now do I realise you look like a girl I met before. Yes, of course, around 15 years ago. I saw a girl who looked like you at Kuromori-chō station, but she was older than you, maybe around 20. She was sitting on a chair in the train station with long black hair. That was really so gorgeous I couldn't help drawing that scene. Really now, mate. Do you still have that drawing? It's been so long. I'm not too sure where I kept it. Kihara-san, you seem quite interested in that drawing. Since you care about it so much, I'll look for it when I get back. Thank you very much. Sorry for declining your offer to be your brand ambassador earlier. Don't worry. Kihara-san, it's an honor to be at your service, Nya. Do you have to keep saying Nya? I feel more guilty. Of course, I'd be very grateful if you could be my brand ambassador. Who knows? I might even find that drawing sooner, Nya. How about it, Kihara-san? Would you like to be my brand ambassador? I get it now. This is part of your tricks. But it's a good one. I'll try. I'm really grateful, Nya. What should I do? My posters are all hand-drawn, so I only need one portrait of you, Nya. Kihara-san, please take a seat over there. It will only take a while. Right. To be honest, I'm surprised you are so good at drawing. I'm flattered. In fact, I wanted to become an artist and travel around the world since I was small. But my father asked me to take over the fruit shop. After running the business, decades have passed. Now I've got my family, and those days when I can draw freely are out of reach for me. But I'm pleased to see my children growing up happily, Nya. I'm almost done. I'm gonna add a few slogans, Nya. Oh, and I can't forget your name, nya. Thanks. Everyone will remember this brand ambassador. By the way, what do you plan to do in the future, Kihara-san? My father wanted me to become a doctor. Then what do you think about that, Kihara-san? I don't know. If I were younger, I would say, idiot, you don't even have a goal in life. Then what is the meaning of life, nya? But now I won't say that, nya. In my opinion, whether you like what you are currently doing or not, you should do your best in everything that you do, nya. Aww. Done! Done the portrait! Kihara-san, hope you like it. Aww, that's beautiful! Oh, that is really pleasant. That is really pleasant indeed. Oh, wow! It's beautiful! This is a shaved ice poster. Hehehe. Kihara-san, you gave me some inspiration, yeah. You have a special presence on you. It's not as sweet as cherry blossoms or as passionate as roses. But it is as cool as the sea breeze lightly mixed with salt. Salt? It could give tourists a refreshing feeling after they have endured the hot summer weather. Speaking of summer, certainly reminded me of shaved ice, yeah. Shaved ice plus watermelon plus Kihara-san's endorsement. What a perfect combination, yeah! I know you're praising me, but it's rather embarrassing. You keep this original copy, Kihara-san. I'm going back to prepare on the advertisement materials. You can come to these fruit shops at Kuromori-chō station if you would like to know about the drawing and reward. I look forward to your visit, Kihara-san. Yes. It was a beautiful poster. Obtained the shaved ice poster. You can examine the poster in the menu items. Ah, yes! Oh, Kihara-san, why do you care about that drawing so much? I don't know if it's a coincidence. Now we're in 1995, 15 years ago. It was the year 1980 when I wasn't born yet. My family moved to Kuromori town a few years before I was born, and the time coincides with that time when met that girl. And my mother was in her 20s, which matches the age described. So you want to confirm whether if it's your mother in that drawing? Yeah, my father mentioned once about the car accident when I was 8. The car burst into flames by itself. Ah, we're getting some insight knowledge from another person about her mother, because she has no recollection of her mother. Amnesia. My mother and the luggage in the back seat of the car turned to ash in the fire. The most precious memories of my family, including photos of my mother, were gone. Let's talk about it later when we reach Kuromori-chō station. Now that we've got the lockpicks, we can go to the cab. That's a great idea. A fantastic idea. Is there anything else we can do over here? Yeah, that member. That Heavenly Light cult member is still in there. Heavenly Light is easier to pronounce than the name that it's transcribed onto the game itself. Are you back sleeping? Watermelons. Watermelons. Refreshing watermelons. Maintenance box. Minus a set of lockpicks. You know, Aizawa-san, I've got the tool to open the door to the cab. Well done, let's go. Hey now. They have reunited with us. Excellent. And you? Happy days are coming. The fields are full of melons. Watermelons. The train is flying and beeping. Kids are enjoying themselves like dancing flowers. Yeah, we'll go with that. Towel for some poster, lovely. You are so enlightening. Good. We can do this now. I've never used this kind of lockpicks. Kihara-san, let me try. Okay. Oh, what do we do here? Oh, I see. It's... Hey, the door is unlocked. The lockpicks are... What kind of lockpicks are these? They just break off. Everything we use is broken when we use it. It's like food. We eat it and then it's disposed. In more ways than one. Father once told me a story. There's a kind of travelling cat which would spend its entire life on a train. They feed on the wind and rain and sleep by listening to the sound of moving trains. They will become beautiful gemstones when they die and drop onto the railway tracks. That doesn't sound so beautiful at all. The situation, not the gemstones themselves. It is said that you can experience the scenery which they have seen with these gemstones. What kind of foresight are we going through here? And how is that undead lady doing? Oh, what is this? Makoto-chan, say goodnight to Papa. Mama, is Papa asleep? Yes, Papa is asleep. When will Papa wake up? I'd like him to tell me the story about the travelling cat. Papa said the travelling cats have seen all kinds of people in scenery. And he also said these stories would take more than an entire lifetime to tell. Makoto-chan, Papa is on a trip with the travelling cat. It's going to take a very long time before he can come back. When he comes back, he will definitely tell a lot of stories to Makoto-chan. Really? I want to travel with the travelling cats too. Makoto-chan. That's another way of saying that he's passed away. He's gone to a place that's far away. Father didn't come back home. As for me, I've decided to step on the train to look for the stories my father didn't manage to tell me. So there's some perception of the girl that was on the train, I imagine, the one that did not want to set off that gas attack. Or it could be someone else entirely, I don't know. Keeping up to track with all these character names, it's a bit hard. Oh, we heard someone else entirely. Who are we? There's a resume on the table. Hagino Makoto, 24 years old, Kanto University Master of Engineering and Transportation Engineering. Position applied train captain, obtained the resume. Excellent, a news report. Recently, top train captain Hajino Kenji died in a car accident. According to an investigation, a child suddenly ran across the road. Hajino Kenji tried to avoid the child crash into a telephone pole at one side of the road and sustained severe injuries when he died subsequently. The Hagino family worked on the railways for generations that can be traced back to the Meiji period. It can be said that the Hagino family has witnessed how Japanese railways have flourished. The Hagino Kenji-san's abrupt demise in the accident has left his wife and 6-year-old daughter behind, and the Hagino family's illustrious history may come to an end. So now here is the daughter to apply for this. Interview room, please bring along your resume. We have our resume. Things have probably changed since then. Nice to meet you all. My name is... I know, you're Hagino-san, right? We've seen your application. You're not only an honor student at your university. Oh, great. We've got ourselves here some creepy individuals, but you're also a beauty. Captain, please hire some pretty girls to be our attendants so that our trains will be more attractive. Sorry, I'm applying to be a train captain. Being a train captain is boring, Hagino-san. A beauty like you is ideal for a position as a train attendant. Women always... Goodness sakes, these guys are such a-holes. Women always spend a lot of time on their appearance. It would be terrible if it led to train... Shut up! Be quiet, both of you. Hagino-san, you may not know me. I'm your father's former colleague. I'm Heis Ashiro. No wonder this family name Hajino sounds so familiar to me. I didn't know you were Hajino-san's daughter. You literally just read a book by its cover. You literally just based her based off of exterior features. Like, that is prejudice. Please excuse me for being rude. Yeah, you're not just rude, you're also disgusting. Like, okay, I get it. Attractive features brings in customers. But you don't just say that to somebody when they're being interviewed. Like, especially if you're the interviewer. Yeah, interviewer. For goodness sakes. I heard Hajino Kenshi-san hit a telephone pole to avoid hitting a pedestrian while driving. What a pity. You left behind such a cute daughter. I'm reading the text on the screen by the way, guys. This is not my own words. He used to be the best train captain, and he would die at the foot of a telephone pole. How ironic. Shut up, you two. Kenshi-kan is a good role model. Don't be rude. Excuse me, Hajino-san. Can you tell us why you want to become a train captain? My family has worked in the railways for generations. My grandfather and my father were distinguished train captains. Hajino-san, maybe I didn't make it clear enough. I'm interested to know why you want to be a captain. This question has nothing to do with your family's wishes. It's down to the individual at the end of the day. My father once told me a story when I was a child, and I liked it very much. It's because of that story that I wanted to be a train captain, and steer trains to look for all the beautiful scenery around the world. Your father probably told you about the story of the travelling cat. Am I right? That story is a very interesting fairy tale. But to be honest, the job of a train captain is no fairy tale. Hajino-san, your performance during your internship was excellent. But for the position of train captain requires experience. It's like a new train going through a running period. A captain would also need years of experience. But how do you get experience without experience? Welcome to today's society where you can't get a job without experience. But yet you need experience at first to get experience. But you can't get experience without experience. It's a vicious cycle. What we're trying to say is you have to start from the very bottom. Like volunteering. But volunteering in its own way is an excellent thing to do. Although Kenshi-san is my good friend, I can't take the risk to let a rookie become a train captain. We're all rookies at some point. I see. Thank you for telling me. I haven't finished yet. Kenshi-kan also started as a train attendant, and advanced step by step until he became a captain. If you are interested, you can work at Train 135 as an attendant. I believe with your qualifications and abilities, it is only a matter of time before you become a captain. Thank you very much. Hehe. Welcome aboard, Hajino-san. By the way, I can introduce some nice eating places around here to you. And what are your ulterior motives, Interviewer A? If you think we'll take special care of you now just because you're a girl, think again. By the way, call the next interviewee over here. Yes, I will work hard. Please guide me well from now on. The guy in the middle is the only sane one. The other two are just creeps. Oh, another day, a mirror. Hey! What needs to be sorted out? Smile. What is the smile? Hey, that is nice. Press Z to quit sorting out your appearance. My smile. There's a staff card on the table. Hajino-san, 24 years old, train 135 attendant. Obtained our staff card. And this one photo of my father. Is this our own little office? Where everybody goes to congregate? This is the train captain. Ma'am, please keep away from the control panel. Sorry, sir. I need to ask for a favor. We need to reverse this stuff. Return to Kuromori-chō. It's hard. We're Sorioko-san's friends. If you help us, Sorioko-san would appreciate that. Sorioko-san? Oh, on second thought, it's not really hard. We don't have that many passengers on this train anyway. Yes, thank you very much. Meow! I thought you were jumping in excitement upon hearing Soroko's name. Don't tell me he's not courting that stupid Soroko. And he has an idea. I'm about to change direction. Hold tight. Now we're going the other way. We stopped. And now we're going forward. There we go. The animation is now reversed. We're now going. We're expected to arrive at Kuromori-chō station in 10 minutes. Please don't run around until we reach the Kuromori-chō station. Yes. Right. What about these features over here? There is a raging fire in the fridge. I don't think that's a fridge. I think that's called a furnace. Yeah, it's best to keep it closed. Oh, we'll keep it open. A journey of spiritual cleansing. That. This age is in a period of decay. Men are bowing and forcing a smile for that stench of money. Women are wearing outlandish clothes and put on airs in front of their resplendent mirrors. This age is a period of decay. Enterprises are using their employees by treating flesh and blood as screws, bones as gears, and throwing enthusiasm into the boilers. To burn, create, and power vehicles which belch black smoke and crush all ideals and beliefs. Utopia. It is the pure land of this era, the heaven which is full of happiness, and the fertile land of freedom and humanity. For that, anyways. Get rid of your desires and seek inner peace. The door to happiness in Utopia is right here. That sounds like something that the Heavenly Light would say. That name rings a bell. There's a note in the book. By the will of the Heavenly Light cult, this mission is to purify the world of all the foolish and backward souls. The specific place and time will be decided by them. When the mission is complete, the door to happiness will open for you. Burn this message after reading it. I thought that furnace might have something to do with all this. But what if we don't burn it? Let's look for clues for a combination number first. I'm guessing we cannot go further there. Okay. Some pretty interesting dialogue there. We haven't arrived at Kuromori. For goodness sakes, now we need to find some clues. Find some clues. No, we don't want to put the note inside there. Let's look at this again. Is there anything on here which I should take note of? Nothing of much. No. Fine, we'll put the note in there then. But I feel like we should have done something else at first. Reveal mysterious patterns. Obtained a second mysterious note in the book. So we've got a gear, a nail, and a soul, it must be. We need some clues. You can read the note on menus items. Right. What is our next objective? The bookshelf has some books on rock climbing, and there is a box with a combination lock at the lowest shelf. But I don't know what it is. Like, this does not have anything on it which can help me. Like, Are they supposed to represent numbers? Oh, I'm so stupid. It's the red dots on them. It's the little dots on them. It's... Oh, gosh. It's the train number itself, for goodness sakes. I'm so daft. I'm so daft. There we go. The box with combination lock is opened. There's a letter in the box. Yadama-san, I have received your letter. Sorry to hear that you just got divorced. Hope you are not depressed over it. The greedy capitalists have sinned by failing to recognize your talents. Those psychomatic colleagues and your gold-digging wife who laugh at you will get their retribution. The last time we meet, you told me about your experience when you climbed Mount Fuji. I can tell you are brave, strong-minded, forward-looking, and also a reliable person. Now I have a great plan, and you are the perfect person to help me carry it out. They say Kuromori-chō is uncivilized to this day, but people who live there are like barbarians. They worship the primitive and cruel unorthodox deity to satisfy their needs and desires. I hope you can go to Kuromori-chō and use the light of truth to cleanse that place of filth. When the task is completed, I will personally open the door to happiness and welcome you with open arms. Them. I remember, he is the founder of the Heavenly Light cult. But why is this letter here? That is a predicament. It's a cat's body. You are the train driver. The journey is over. Blood puddles! Oh, great. Oh, what? I couldn't run! Like, I pressed shift down and I literally could not run. Oh, great. We're gonna have to do all this again? Fine. You know what? We'll just go with it. I love life sometimes. I really do. Okay, now I can run. Hello. Emergency notice: a suspected gas leak of an unidentified nature is in carriage 1. We have activated emergency measures to stop the gas from spreading. All passengers, please do not panic and proceed towards the green emergency lights to leave the train. We're going. Oh, this way. That way. Oh, gosh, it's one of these scenarios. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, boy. Now lock the door and make sure he never comes back again. Oh, it's now raining. We left the train, I imagine. The first time I saw Hajino-san, she was dressed in a grey suit in a perfectly neat manner. She was sitting up on the chair, clutching one corner of her clothes. She looked a bit nervous. She said, "I want to become a train captain." The people around me burst into laughter. How could a girl become a train captain? Listen, anybody can become a train captain. Okay? It doesn't matter if you are a man, or a woman, or anything else. You can become a train captain. That's just my personal advice for the day. You can become anything that you want. Her eyes didn't waver in front of all the doubt and ridicule. Except to be a serial killer. Then I don't I don't support your judgment then. I have seen the same expression in her father's eyes. She stepped into train 135 with that determined look and became an attendant. It wasn't what she wanted, but she did much better than anyone else. She was determined. The train will arrive at Kuromori-chō station shortly. The passengers at the platform haven't been evacuated. We'll have to lock the air vents in carriage 1 so that the gas doesn't spread. But we haven't checked whether there are survivors in that carriage. Carriage 1 is a moving gas tank now. If we don't shut the vents, residents along the railway and the passengers at the station will be in danger. Hajino-kan, this matter will have nothing to do with you. I will take all responsibility. The train is coming to Kuromori-chō station. I'm going to issue the warning. Hajino-kan, stay here and evacuate the passengers to a safe area when the train arrives. She has a purple outfit now. She was shaking. Her eyes didn't waver. Determination. She remained at her post until the last passenger had left. Ma'am, please get out of here quickly. Oh, and you now. Go to hell. Everyone should go to hell. And he's stuck on that train. Open the door. Release the door handle. No. You will be stuck in purgatory. Why? Why do girls like you always get in my way? It seems you knocked on it until you bled out. That was the reason why there was all that blood on the door. No wait, she was probably murdered. When we found... Oh gosh. It wasn't him, it was her. When we found Hajino-san, she was holding the deformed door handle tightly in her arms. In the face of danger, Hajino Makoto-san was as brave as her father, Hajino Kenshi-san. Their names will shine brightly forever, and guide the train into moving forward like the Big Dipper. May her noble soul rest in peace. Wow. And we're the only two at their funeral. Now I know. Or the only three, actually. Why, this train felt so familiar to me when I stepped into it. I remember everything. Sororiko-san gave me that cup of coffee to make you forget the events. Perhaps Sororiko-san didn't want you to remember those painful memories. I don't blame her. On the contrary, I appreciate it. No, we can't be in denial. No matter how painful our experiences are in life, we must bear those burdens with us as we move forward, no matter how painful they are. Experiences, good, bad, ugly, they all shape us into the person that we are today. And it's wishful thinking that we can only have good memories and no bad memories. But without the bad memories, we won't be able to appreciate the good memories as much. There's a duality to that. The days I've spent in the cafe are the happiest moments in my short life. Kihara-san, thank you. This adventure helped me to find where I belong. Ah, I was born in a family who worked on the railways for generations. I spent my whole life chasing trains and would finally die in a train. I'm destined to lead a wandering life since the train is where I should belong. Aizawa-san, you mean you were that girl? I'll continue with my travels, listen to the stories I've never heard when I was alive, and enjoy the beautiful scenery along the way. This is my lifelong dream, and I want to realize it. But, Kihara-san, I know. If I go back to the cafe to say goodbye to Sororiko-san, the things over there would only make me give up on the idea of travelling around. Having coffee with Sororiko-san and watching movies with Rin-chan and Mochi-chan are wonderful memories for me. But the cafe is just a rest stop, not a destination. Kihara-san, I believe the trains bring separation and reunion. We will meet again if fate allows it. Wow. Aizawa-san gave me a transparent gemstone, stepped into a ghost train and disappeared in the rain. The feather is shining brightly. No interference this time. Also saved. And you again. Sororiko-san. Sorry. Aizawa-san. I know. Aizawa-san left behind this stone before she left. It's a Tabinko stone. Cat's eye. Tamiko? Aizawa-san told me about the tales of the travelling cat. According to the story, there is a type of travelling cat which spends its life on a train. When they die, they will become beautiful gemstones and drop on the train tracks. You can see what they have experienced in their lifetime through these stones. Thus, Aizawa-san was determined to be a train captain. She was so obsessed with it that her soul didn't disappear after she died. When I found her in the carriage, she had huddled up just like a shivering kitty in the rain. I gave her a new name and identity to allow her to move forward and forget her past. I was too selfish. I thought by doing it this way, she would stay with me and live happily with a different identity. But magic to make someone lose their memories would lose its effectiveness, and she never gave up on her lifelong dream. She was like a kitten who loved to travel freely, but this time, she probably won't come back. I believe Aizawa's soul didn't disappear. Aizawa's lifelong ambition isn't the train, but the unknown journey in which the train embarks on. The moment she stepped on the train, it's not the end of her existence as a wandering soul, but the beginning of a new journey. I believe Aizawa-san is enjoying the scenery in her journey somewhere in this world. She said before that we will meet again someday if fate allows it. She will definitely be back. I see. In that case, I'll wait for her to come back. She is like a lost kitten who has finally found the train, heading towards that fairy tale kingdom, the travelling cat and... Hey, the lost kitten has returned to the fairy tale kingdom. Is there anything that we should do before we proceed to chapter 3? I don't think so. I'm just looking through the different Steam achievements. Oh, there are 2 things that we can talk to after this. Okay. Lovely dovely. Aizawa is gone, and there's no one to watch horror movies with me in the future, nya. Kihara-sensei, I'm okay now, nya. Okay. But where's the maintenance cat? Where's Dodo? A news article that has turned yellow. Report on the gas attack in train 135. After a series of investigations, the suspects in the gas attack on train 135 are Heavenly Light members Yamada Takeshi, and Tanaka Riko. Name changes a minor, 17 years old student. Yeah, she was one that did not want to do it and helped us in the end. Based on the keys and staff card left at the crime scene, police believe they, station master of Shishinako Station, might be one of the planners behind the gas attack. Whoa. Police rushed to their residence, but he had already hung himself by the time of... Oh my gosh. So in that shack earlier, that's where it was hung. In light of the fact that one of the suspects is a student, Japan's Ministry of Education has requested every school to strengthen the psychological intervention measures among students to prevent a similar tragedy from happening again. A 24-year-old train attendant at Train 135, Hajino Mikuto used her body to block a murderous fanatic and prevent further casualties, which is a moving act of heroism. A selfless sacrifice. But not even a sacrifice, but a selfless act. The part where the captain of Train 135, Heishi Yashiro, turned off the ventilation system in carriage 1 remains controversial. Expert analysts mentioned that his decision saved the residents along the way, but detractors felt that his actions directly led to the deaths of the victims in Carriage 1. At present, Hashihiro has already resigned and will cooperate with investigators working on the Train 135 incident. For more information, please read a copy. But where is the dodo cat? I can't see them here. Oh, maybe they are somewhere, but not directly in this room. For goodness sakes. There's 2 things we can interact with after chapter 2. Oh, we've already read that. Coffee. Kara-san, you must have a lot of questions after having gone through so much. Because I have my reasons, I can only tell you part of the truth. I also hope that you won't ask further, since it is truly difficult for me to tell you about it. After all, if you know too much, you might feel more troubled instead. Really now? You are eager to know the story behind that cup of coffee, right? It started from Kuromori-chō game, whatever that says. You probably already know about the gas attack at that, yes? Oh, it's the theatre. After the gas attack, the theatre was abandoned and there are lots of restless spirits and yōkai inside. It is said that there are also people from some religion who hold strange rituals inside. The residents at Kuromori town have already regarded the theatre as an evil place. However, numerous tourists from miles away would still go there to satisfy their curiosity. Kuromori-chō is my hometown, and the place Aizawa regarded with her life. I don't wish to see more tragedies around here. That's why I tried various ways to stop people from going near that theatre. That coffee didn't have any side effects. Those people drank it would just forget what happened in Kuromori town after they had drunk the coffee. When we passed out after drinking it, I would take them to a safe place. I see. So, I treated you as that type of person initially. After all, there are lots of students who would venture to a theatre like you. The youngsters nowadays are way too curious and reckless. I wanted to send you back, but from how it looks right now, the curse on you is far beyond my abilities. Soroka-san, do you know the source of the curse on me? At first, I shouldn't tell you the deity's name, but it's the key to break the curse. It's Honshin, god of abundance. This is the root of the curse. Honshin. Honshin is the deity worshipped by people in Shishinaki village, and he can call the wind and rain. He is more powerful than the deity Aiko-sama Shishinaki village worshipped more than 100 years ago. At the same time, he is also an awe-inspiring spiritual deity, and his power comes from the devout calls of his followers. If anyone calls his name without thinking, there's definitely a price to pay. So I can't say too much about him. I get it. Soroka-san, one more question. You looked a bit strange back then when I activated Nensha at the cafe. You seem to know something about Nensha. Well, I know someone else who can use Nensha. But I made a promise to her that I will keep her, well, help her to keep it secret. But maybe when the time is right, she will tell you everything. The pigeon in our pocket. By the way, Kihara-san, I should tell you how to enter the lane of the Weeping Rain as agreed. Here's a pearl. When you carry it with you, you can enter the lane of the Weeping Rain safely. Thank you, Sororiko-san. Obtained the pearl. Ren-chan. Moji-chan. Where do you plan to go after this? The cats. Now that Aizawa is gone, I should protect the cafe. But is there a cafe left there now? Yeah, you're clumsy, but it's a good idea to go back to the cafe. Thank you. In that case, Kihara-san, all the best to you. You are welcome to stop by at the cafe if you are tired. Yes, most certainly. I wonder who is that person who could use Nensha that Sororiko-san mentioned. Since Sororiko-san said that person didn't want to be identified, just forget it. No. You are the one who can use it as well. But somehow you are binded by this curse in a way that you can't use it. Their store seems to be at Kuromori train station. Let's ask him about that drawing first. Yeah, please. Oh, where is Dodo the cat? I want to speak to him before chapter 3 starts. Ah, yes. Yes. Hell yes. Shaved Ice poster. Oh, a king-size picture of Kihara-chan. Wow. Indeed, it's a bit embarrassing. But since this place has the poster, their shop must be somewhere nearby. Oh. I didn't even read everything else. Oh, for goodness sakes. I'm gonna have words. Kihara-san, no time no see, nya. Thanks to your endorsement, business at my store is much better than before. Eh? Is that amazing? Kihara-chan, can you help me to promote my books? With your help, those unsellable books of mine would definitely sell well. You should still focus on whether you can submit your manuscript on time. Oh my gosh. By the way, have you found the drawing? I found it. Wait a second. I've really found it. The drawing was a bit rough and had faded a lot after so many years. Hope you can understand, Kihara-san. Ah, that was her mother, I imagine. She looks a lot like Kihara-chan. She might even be your mother. About this drawing, Kihara-san, would you like to keep it? No problem, nya. You've helped me a lot. Of course you can keep it. Besides, this drawing belongs to you in the first place. Thank you. Obtained the drawing. Right. About the reward. This drawing is enough. No way, your endorsement saved my humble store. So I've decided to provide all the fruits in my store to you free of charge, nya. Really? Kihara-chan, I think we could stay in Kuromori Town a little longer. We're not tourists. Thank you very much. We'll visit your store again when we are free. You are always welcome here anytime, Kihara-san. Or maybe that, maybe like that fox's room. That's just a little portal. Delicious watermelons. Over here, tomatoes with morning dew. Over here, carrots which can make people energetic. That's still with morning dew. Sweet smelling honey dew melons. Shopping basket. All the essentials. A particular brand of fruit-flavored lollipops. I'd like to make a transaction of nothing. A lot of customers rushed here after you became my brand ambassador, nya. Aww. Okay, folks. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been another fruitful episode. And we shall see each other in the next time of Tales of the Black Forest. try and recap to see if we can actually find Dodo and the other thing which we could interact with before going here, because we've now officially started the next chapter. Maybe there's still a way, but I don't know. Thank you all so much for watching, guys, and see you all in the next time of Tales of the Black Forest. Have a wonderful day and take care of yourselves.